Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 4th episode of Puck Witches, a vibes-based podcast where we yap about all things hockey. Today is October 12th, 2024. I'm your host, Saint, and this is my partner in crime, Champ. Champ, how you doing?
I'm making it. We're doing okay.
We're doing okay?
Yeah, we're making it.
Every day is a win, kids.
Every day.
As always, we've got a lot to talk about in this episode. But before we start, we just wanted to thank everyone so much for their support. It's been legitimately heartwarming.
Yeah.
We really appreciate every single view, comment, like, and subscription. People have been joining the Discord to talk about Puck Witches, and it's just so cool. I love hockey. But we're here for a good time, not a long time. So let's get going with today's episode. Champ, we gotta talk about it.
It's been a week.
It has been a week.
It has been, for the first week of hockey, I did not expect it to go the way it did.
Looking retrospectively, it was like, I feel like everyone was like, oh my god, the first games of the season, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay, but, like, this happens, like, every year. Like,
so
looking at the records, this happens every year. Winning against Florida 3-1.
Listen, okay, so let's start from the beginning, which...
Okay. Yeah, life updates.
Life updates, which will, trust me, they'll get into hockey, because that's all we live and breathe and die for nowadays.
We're obsessive.
Dude, this week was cursed. I woke up on Monday stupid sick. You can hear it in my voice.
You were. It wasn't COVID, right? You
no,
were just
it's not. I have a freaking cold. But like, it's bad when I have to like go home and be like, I'm so sick. So I had to go home and chill out because I woke up Monday thinking I was dying. It's just a cold. Of course it is.
It's just a cold.
Then my internet went out for 2 days because my neighbors cut the internet cord to our house.
Which is just a wild sentence to hear.
Yeah,
in 2024. Like,
2024.
that's some 1990s shenanigans. Like, my neighbor was trying to steal my cable and he cut the cord. Like, that's the shit you say in 1995.
It's 2024. It's 30 years later. We don't have to do that. Please do not cut your neighbor's Wi-Fi cords. I feel like that should be explained. Understood. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, like, just common courtesy.
Don't do that. So I missed the first night of hockey. The first 2 nights of hockey. I was going to explode.
I had to live. Our DMs were a disaster because it was just me telling Champ what happened in my incoherent screaming.
Because Boston was playing.
It was all everybody at once.
Yes.
It was Boston versus the Florida Panthers.
On Tuesday.
Which,
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
It was Pittsburgh versus the Rangers, which
on Wednesday.
I will rant about that a little bit.
And then on later that night, it was the Oilers, and
Oilers versus the Jets, right?
Yes. And oh my god, I just wanted to watch puck drop. That's all I wanted to do was just watch puck drop and be like, oh my god, hockey's back.
Hockey's back, yay!
And we expected them to be able to fix it Wednesday. First of all, the guy came 2 hours late.
I could feel your rage over the internet.
Legit. I was like, he's going to be here by 6. We're going to get the internet back by 7. Because at the time we didn't know that it had been cut. And we thought it was still like aftermath from the hurricane. So we're like, we're going to get hockey.
Which is fair. You're like, oh, goody. And, just
especially
infrastructure stuff.
Yeah. Especially with what we had recently. Like the power being out. Oh, the internet must be out too. Which is a crazy sentence to say in 2024. It wasn't. It had been cut. So the guy had to come back out the next day, which meant I was not going to get to watch puck drop. So there's a picture that I will include that is me sitting in my Oilers jersey at my computer, staring at the little dinosaur on Google Chrome, jumping over the things, and just looking pathetic because all I wanted to do was watch hockey. That's all I wanted to do. And I couldn't watch hockey because I didn't have internet.
Yeah, which meant I believe I called, like, we did a call and you watched on your phone.
I did watch on my phone.
For a bit, but like I had to go, like this is the downside of
Also
hockey.
couldn't hear you. Couldn't hear you. Had to bitch about
my
hockey
mic was fucked.
solo. So that happened. And then my cat locked himself in the bathroom. Because of course
my
he did.
godson. My
yeah,
godson.
because of course he did. And that was also on hockey night, so that distracted me from an hour of hockey night. And I just was like, I just need to sit down and watch hockey for 5 minutes. Please, please, please.
This is all I want in life. And like I've been waiting for like 110 days for this.
And of course, like the minute that hockey came back, it was like, okay, no.
What the fuck is happening in Ottawa?
What?
The Canadians scored 2 goals in less than 2 minutes.
We're watching hockey right now, by the way.
No, wait, it's the second. It's the second. Okay. Never mind. I was like, what the fuck is happening? No, they've had a whole period. Never mind, not important.
Speaking of hockey, Saint, hockey's back.
Hockey is back. Hockey is so...
You know hockey's back when you want to head to center ice.
Yeah, when you're like...
there.
All
3 of our teams this week, which, again... Your team is the Pens. My team is the Oilers.
Pens number 1.
My team
Oilers
is the Oilers.
number 2 for me.
And
Bruins number 3.
Bruins number 3. Like that's the.
Yeah, we switched the 1 and 2. Yeah. That's
Oh my god! What the fuck happened? So we had Corpusalo in the goalie in the net. That didn't go well for the Bruins. Mm-hmm. Also, violent.
Like, did anyone expect any different?
Not at all.
To be honest, when we looked at the schedule and I was like, and oh, by the way, my rant about this a little bit is that, so the Bruins versus Panthers, their home opener, it's going to be a bloodbath. Like, just not even a goal wise, but just there is going to be fisticuffs.
Especially after the playoffs.
Then the Boston, when it's going to be on Boston's home turf in TD Garden, it's a matinee game on a Monday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The fuck? What the fuck?
And that's like, is that this Monday?
Yes, this Monday.
What?
And Boston has like 17 matinee games this year or something like that. Like it's like crazy how the scheduling has gone this year. I truly don't know.
That's fun.
I just don't like. It's the same thing as like, why did the Pittsburgh Penguins, who did not even make playoffs, have to face the President's Trophy champions?
Yeah.
Who made it to round
2?
No, they made it to the Eastern Conference.
Oh, that's right, because they beat
Panthers won. They beat the Eastern. They won the Eastern Conference, but it was against the Rangers.
Yeah.
So it's like, how are you gonna pit my retirement home Penguins against the fucking Rangers in their first game of the season?
Yeah. So
it's the home opener too. Like, could we not fucking soft launch with like I don't know, anyone else, like literally anyone else?
I don't think that's how it works, Saint. I don't think that's how it works. Well, then we get to speaking of, so the Bruins, obviously, for people who were paying attention, got destroyed.
At least they scored 2 goals, unlike the Oilers and Penguins.
At least they scored 2 goals, because then Wednesday came around, and Wednesday, I need everyone to understand, we were so excited that, like, Saint and I went on a tangent on our group. I had, like, woken up half of my friends in a different Discord being like, guys, today's hockey day. I was so excited because, again, still thought my internet was going to be brought back.
Yeah, she thought it.
What a fool.
You had hope.
I can't have hope in this season.
Can't have hope. You can't have hope in this game.
Nope.
Hope is the killer.
So the hockey, like, I was so excited for hockey being back because I just wanted to sit down and watch puck drop. And, like, Saint and I were messaging all day. We were freaking out about it. Having a great time. And then the Pens start. And, listen, I still think that part of the reason that the Pens had such a hard time on Wednesday was because they made Sid go out last.
I 110%. So I guess I don't know if it's tradition always, but because it was, like, the start of the season.
Because he's
they
20.
go in
He's
order.
Been in 20.
Yeah. And so the first home opener, they have them go in numerical order of their jersey numbers, and because nobody is allowed to be higher than Sid. Sid goes last. I forgot we switched sides.
Oh, are you?
I said that and they scored.
No! Saint's watching the Pens game right now. Right?
Yeah, I can't.
Are they back? Guys. Are they back already?
I will stop streaming if we keep losing.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm only a little kidding. It was nothing we could do. Anyways,
Sid
What
came
was I
out
saying?
last.
Sid came out last. And for those of you who don't know the Me 3 Years Super League story, gather around, children. I have a tale to tell. So, as the lore goes, you know, Gino Malkin had this crazy flight from Russia to the US because he had signed a contract in Russia for Materinsk. I can't remember how to pronounce it. I apologize in advance for butchering it. And so like he's not supposed to play in the NHL.
Yeah.
He was supposed to, but then he wasn't because he signed this contract. And then he like has this huge flight over, blah 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 blah. It's crazy ass shit. But then then they meet and it's great. Whatever. But the thing is, this last on last off is like a big fucking deal in hockey. It's an ancient hockey ritual that like, I don't know if you've ever seen videos of it, but it's very, very funny. Where like players will like rock, paper, scissors to be last off the ice during warm-ups, and
Marshy and T'Chuk did that, I think.
Yeah, and like people will like they'll try to trick each other to be the last off. Like, it's just funny, right? But Sid is very, very superstitious. He is super superstitious, one might say. And he should have gone last because he was captain, and he was, he had been in the league longer, the NHL. Mm-hmm. But Gino wanted to be last, and Sid like kind of wasn't sure how to react, and he said he offered rock, paper, scissors. But Gino said, me 3 years Super League, which is the Russian Pro Hockey League. And Sid acquiesced it and was like, okay, fair.
That's not something that he would have ever done for anybody else.
Yeah, I truly think it was one of those that like they bonded. They bonded at first sight, It was, I think, also a great moment of like compromise as a captain, of like recognizing that Gino had 3 years in the Super League. Like, Sid had only been in the NHL for 1, so Gino had seniority. Like, even if it wasn't in the NHL, but in professional playing. So since that day, they have always gone. Sid goes second to last, and Gino goes last. Yep. It's 8-7-7-1. Like, you don't. So then for the fucking home opener, because they're doing that, Sid goes last, and they got destroyed. Oh my god!
I just don't understand.
Get off of our goalie, I'll kill you, and everyone.
I'm telling you to turn hockey off.
This is a live look into how I talk when me and Champ talk when we're watching hockey, which is to say, insane. Hey, Sid.
That's insane too. Speaking of superstitions, man, we have a lot of them. But again,
we do.
We're going back to the Oilers. We dressed up for the hockey game. So okay. So we have a lot of superstitions because, of course, we do. We're witches.
But it's a new season.
It's a new season, so we didn't think anything of it. We just were gonna throw everything at the wall and hope it's see if it's stuck. And that included Saint. Explain your process, and I will explain mine.
For the first game.
Yep, first game.
I have to turn the game off. They just scored again.
Okay.
Goodbye. I can't do it. I'll lose my fucking mind.
Yep.
It was, I had my Penguins blankie. Yep. I had my jersey. I had my shirt, my Sid Crosby shirt on. My Sid Crosby jersey over it, their like main jersey, not their alternate jersey. And I had my friendship bracelet on.
Yes. We
got destroyed.
So I had, for the Oilers, I had my jersey on, and I had both of our friendship bracelets on. And I always shower before hockey because usually if it's a hockey game at 10 o'clock at night, I have to go straight to bed afterwards. So, but it's become such a tradition where it's like, oh, I'm cleansing off the bad juju. Yeah. So I, did shower, everything, sat, and then my internet was down. So that was not great. And then the Oilers got crushed. So that...
Same, by the way, same 6-0 score.
Yeah. And like... bad, like real bad, like really bad, like to the point where they pulled Skinner off the ice. Their dry fucking fell in the middle of an open. It was so dumb. Like, that man is one of the best skaters in the entire league. He's not as great as Connor or Nate McKinnon, but he's still really good. And turns around and flops like he's a child who's never seen skates in his life before. So that was funny.
Like me skating.
It is,
like,
you possessed his body.
I did. I was asleep, but yeah, sure.
It was like to the point where, because I couldn't watch it the whole game, I was like, I'm just gonna turn it off and go to sleep because it can't get any worse. And then it did. So
I went to bed and the score was 4-0, and I went, I bet if I wake up, it's gonna be
6-0.
Terrible. And it was. It was 6-0.
So with that being said, the superstitions immediately kicked in.
Yeah.
So we were like,
never
wearing the jerseys again, never doing the hockey. We can't wear the bracelets.
Until it resets.
Until it resets.
Like, the thing about these superstitions is that some of them are permanent for the season. Yeah. And then other superstitions are not permanent, where they're just like, you know, they just until they run out. Like, so, like you can't, it's like a magic, like, it's not permanent magic. No. It's just, when the luck runs out, you have to switch. You got to change and do something different. And do something different.
So I still think that there are 2 of our superstitions that stay. Number 1 is purple eyeshadow, because with the back in the Stars back in the playoffs with Oilers versus Dallas, you didn't have the purple eyeshadow, and I almost made you go back home to get it. Yep. You were in Toronto. That would have been quite the drive. But I was so adamant that you go get it, because I was not going to watch them lose again. And then
the next game, as soon as we were home, I put it on and we won.
So it's interesting. The second one, you have proven now with this new season, which is
that I can't wear my friendship bracelet. I cannot wear it.
Yes.
When a game is on. It has to be, it can be in my hand.
Yep.
And it can be in front of me. It depends on how the vibe is going. Like the vibe, I picked it up and they scored, or I picked it up.
That was Thursday.
The Red Wings game.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I wasn't wearing any of my merch. I just had the blanket. And then I was like, okay, I forgot my bracelets here. I picked it up. And the second I had clasped it between my hands like a prayer, like literally in a prayer position, we scored.
Yeah.
Like it's not even funny at this point. No. It's just a little scary. And so I just did not. That I think is maintained. I think we're not allowed to. We'll have to perform some kind of cleansing ritual or something. I don't know.
Gotta do it on the full moon. Gotta do it on the full moon.
Yeah, on a full moon something, because I'm just.
It was very funny because when we were in playoffs again, we did several different superstitions, which were mostly because we just were so scared to lose.
It was such a big fucking deal.
Especially when it got to the Stanley Cup Finals, like I didn't want to breathe differently, because I was afraid that shit would hit the fan. And so, what was it? Oh, we had several songs that we had to listen to. Misery Business was one of them. Saving Me, Shania Twain, Hope by NF, like so scared.
Please, by Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, we were so scared to listen to anything else. I didn't want to I didn't want to move differently, so I had the same exact lunch every day during the Stanley Cup Finals, in the actual finals. And I still, one of my favorite moments of the 2023-2024 season was that night, I think it was game 4, where you went outside you were at work, you went outside and you looked at the moon, and the moon was full and it was orange.
Yes. And I have a picture somewhere. I'll have to find it, where it was the orange moon of June.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. And I was like, oh my God, it's an Oilers moon. Like, this is the sign.
That was the day that they completely crushed. Like, that was the day that they had their comeback. And I was like, damn it, because that's not going to stay for...
Yeah, it was a temporary thing.
So then there's something else that you did. I don't know if you did it today, which maybe you didn't, because it seems like things are hitting the fan. Did you drink your Dr. Pepper today at lunch, Saint?
I don't want to talk about how I very consciously went to get a drink for the podcast and said, no, it should only be when I'm at work, because that's when I drink it at work.
Yep.
And I picked the new Mountain Dew Voodoo flavor. And now we're losing one to deal.
Oh,
and
God.
If I close my eyes.
Yeah, so...
Center ice.
Center ice, yep. Superstitions are, I don't know when superstitions became such a big thing in hockey, because, I mean, I've heard
Luck
of
of the puck.
maybe, yeah. I've heard.
I mean, superstitions are big in all sports.
Well, see,
like,
that was
really
my
they
thing.
are.
I knew that I didn't, but it doesn't seem as, like, dramatic.
Intensive. Well, like, to the point where, like, players, and I don't know, because it's, like, maybe because so much of it is luck of the puck, where it's, like,
it can bounce wrong, and you have
well,
no
like, the
control
goal,
over it.
the goal in the Pens game, I believe, was, like, who was it? I can't fucking, it was, like, the first or second goal. They hit it, and it hit the top bar and then flipped under.
Yeah.
Like, it luck of the puck. It could have flipped up and not been a goal, but it flipped down.
Yeah.
And it was a goal. Like, you know, there is so much luck of the puck sometimes where it just, the way that little disc bounces.
Yeah.
I'm sure a physicist could figure it out, but no mortal man in the time of looking around, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to consciously,
it was,
you know,
like,
handle that.
The same thing that happened, playoff beards. I know that's one for football.
That is, yeah, that's one for football. I feel like that's a pretty fair one. Where
I get
it's
it.
Like,
yeah,
you don't
wanna
change anything about yourself.
Yeah.
Eating the same foods.
That one, but that one makes sense.
Taking naps.
Taking naps. Yeah. I know that there was one that I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else did it, which was the Warren Fogle wearing the Kobe Bryant shirt to walk into the Stanley Cup final stuff, and once he started wearing it, he didn't stop until they lost in Game 7. Which, R.I.P. folks, we miss you. You're not dead, you're just for the Kings now. But yeah, it's very much like, it's interesting because I feel like hockey has such a dramatic pull to the superstitions that, and you correct me if I'm wrong, because I do not pay enough attention to other sports. I didn't know any other sports until approximately this time last year. So it's very interesting to, like, actually look at hockey and go, hey, you're gonna be into it because it's so superstitions. It's witch shit. Like, I mean, what do you expect? You got rituals, you got curses, you got hexes.
True.
Oh,
like,
speaking of a curse, looks like the Rangers are screwed this year.
Oh, yeah. The video game curse, it's real.
I fully believe that one.
The President's Trophy curse was, again, we've talked about, like, some curses or magic is temporary. The President's Trophy curse was real. Yep. It was 100% real.
Yep. What was the conference trophy? The one where they don't touch, Barky, don't you fucking touch that?
That was real. That was
real.
Barky, don't fucking touch it. Yeah. 100% real. Yeah, those,
it's
like,
the same reason that they do not touch the Stanley Cup, like, if they have not won it. And
like, when the Panthers won, Matthew Tkachuk, like, was like, you're not touching, like, he would not let Brady Tkachuk tuck it. He was so scared. He's like,
Brady,
you'll never win. Like,
Brady was like 15 feet away in the pictures when they were in St. Louis. Remember that? That was really funny. But yeah, no, it's like, I'm very, like, it's the same reason that if the Stanley Cup, for whatever reason, came and sat down on my front porch, I would not touch it. I have not earned it. Like, it doesn't matter that
if the Pens or Oilers had won the Stanley Cup and they were like, would you like to touch the cup? Yes. Because that's what my cousin did. No, that's what my cousin did. The Panthers won. And so they got to go and, like, stand in front of the cup and take a picture with it and touch the cup.
I would cry.
My cousin, his wife did. She said, well, she didn't cry, but she said she got goosebumps. She's like, I felt a chill when I touched it.
Yeah.
Like, it was so real. And my coworker who lives in Pittsburgh, she was around when the Pens won the cup, and she's like, I got to see the Stanley Cup. Like, you know,
it's so magical, and that's one of the reasons.
It's the coolest trophy in sports.
Yeah,
like, undisputed, the coolest trophy in sports.
It's
like,
it's really neat. I'm really thrilled.
We picked the cool sport, guys.
We did pick the cool sport. Thank fuck. We have a lot of games, which is exhausting.
To be fair, would we have picked another sport? No.
Well, okay, so no.
I don't think so. I think that it was hockey or nothing.
It was hockey, and yeah, it was hockey or nothing, because
it's fast. It's somewhat violent. Some honor code, but not full honor code. Obviously.
And they fight.
Rugby, maybe, but rugby is not as like popular
it's
here.
It's not as fast either. Like it's. I think. See, I enjoy watching baseball. But like for the atmosphere, like I don't.
Yeah,
like
I was gonna
watching it on
say
TV.
I wouldn't watch it on TV,
No.
but I'd go to it. If you were like, to be fair, I'm kind of like that way with a lot of things. Like I'm not a football fan. I don't know anything about football. I went to a college football game to support my little cousin, and I was like, I don't know shit. Like and so the family who does know shit was like, oh, that's this, and I'm like, literally, I was like, we just gonna let that stand? Like some guy like hit one of the kids, and I was like, you don't throw, like they hit each other, and it's so hard, but there's so much stoppage of play.
Yeah.
And that was one of those cool things when they were watching one of those, I assume some Steelers were like mic'd up, and they were like, how do they do those line changes? Like they don't get a timeout. Like it's just you like. There's a reason hockey shifts are like 30 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's such a demanding sport.
And that's, again, one of the reasons that I think we fell so hard for it is because it keeps us entertained, and there's a lot of them. So there's a lot of games that, you can watch. It's fast, thank God.
I would say too many, but
shh, it's okay. It's okay. You say that now, but we just waited 101 days to get back into hockey.
Yeah, to be fair, hockey has an absurdly long season too.
For
like
June,
it's the whole fucking year.
Yeah.
If you're in playoffs, it's like your whole year. You get like 2 months off.
Yeah.
Because then you're right into preseason and like training camp and all that.
But at the same time, there's not enough games.
At the same time, there's not enough games.
There needs to be more games so that I can go and they need to be cheaper because I want to go.
Yeah, that was what someone else was talking about with me, where they were like, I didn't even because she's a Leafs fan.
Yeah.
And she was like, it never even occurred to me like that the thought process of being able to go to a Leafs game is impossible to her, because she's like, the tickets are insane, and we are honestly legitimately insane for going to a Bruins game. Like the tickets for game? We've talked about this before, but the tickets for Bruins games in a regular season game were just as expensive as like playoff hockey tickets to the Panthers for the first few rounds. Like insane.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth it. I mean, like it just truly is. And as my cousin said, he's like, have you seen the price of football ticket?
True.
And I was like, oh yeah, you know what?
Very true.
You know what?
We're it may break our bank, but it's also very fun, and it's an experience that I will never get over. And I'm so excited.
Vibes are immaculate.
I got to go to 6 games this year, which at least 6.
At least 6, yeah. I mean, we're definitely going to Penn's game.
Two in Boston.
Two in Boston. Yep. Which we bought 1 ticket, but we do need to buy.
Why did we buy the Ducks ticket?
Because we were waiting to see who was gonna come with us.
I know.
To the.
I just love the fact that we were like, oh yeah, we don't have to go to 2 hockey games, but I was like, but we.
And they were like, well, one's on a Saturday night, and we really wanted to see it. So we want to go to a game on a weekend, not a weekend.
It's gonna be chaos.
The roster change. So Matt's asking, has the roster changed for
who?
Oh, that was the other thing. We were like, we're not gonna pay like 2 full price tickets if Jeremy Swift.
Oh my God.
Is it a Bruin?
Yeah, we'll get to him in a minute.
Should we?
I think we have a sponsor. Do you know a sponsor?
Oh, I think we do we have a sponsor. Yeah, we do. Today's sponsor is Saint Astra, Twitch streamer, cosplayer, and artist. You can support me by purchasing from my Etsy or subscribing on twitch.tv/Saint Astra. Use your free Prime sub and get access to cute little emotes. Saint Astra's Etsy also sells a variety of jewelry, decorations, and trinkets. Everything is handmade and crafted with the perfect balance of love and spite. All proceeds go directly to the Saint Astra Dry Settle Jersey Fund.
We're getting you that
jersey.
Getting there.
Someone bought something, and I was like, Leon Draisaitl jersey fund. Like, I just got an Etsy I got an Etsy order. I'm just shipping it on Monday, but
I love. I just love that you're like, I'm getting that jersey whether I like it or not.
Like, I have to. Even so, it's specifically the Leon Draisaitl jersey fund. But if it's not the Leon Draisaitl jersey fund, it will just be the hockey jersey fund. But it is going to be a Leon Draisaitl, because I do want I really want a Yotes jersey. Their black home jersey. I really want
that
it.
would have been
I
nice.
really do.
I still get mad by that one post where they found all of the Coyotes jerseys.
The Coyotes jerseys. I was like, I'll pay you. Like, actually, they were being nice, and they were legit. Like, yep, folks, send it to me, and I won't. One person was scalping, and then the other person was like, no, guys, I'll fucking.
So, we're gonna move into our normal conversation, which is, Saint, what are the rivalries this season?
The rivalries. So this was talked about a little bit.
Yeah,
on
I saw
like
Sportsnet, I think it was, that posted it.
Yeah, they asked like, who do you think your rival is? And for the West Coast, it was pretty dominantly the Oilers.
Which again, you're gonna scare them.
Which again, yeah, chillax. And then also it was kind of funny because what did Connor say?
Oh God, I can't even remember. He was basically like, I guess where everybody's hunting after us or something.
But I think the Kings said it, and someone replied with that picture saying, "This isn't a rivalry. They beat our ass every time."
Yeah, and the Kings are always like, yeah, the Oilers are our rivals. They're our biggest rivals. And I'm like, are they though? Because like,
and that's
we've played them for the last 3 years, we've played them in playoffs, and we've beat them every time, which, again...
It could only be you. Like, the official Kings Twitter was like, it could only be you. Like,
But, yeah, so I think, again, we've talked about this a little bit last week, that, I think people are overestimating the Oilers, and I say that as...
and underestimating the Panthers,
yeah.
Sincerely. I say this as they're 1-4 against the Buffalo fucking Sabres.
Panthers? Welcome to the puck.
Clowder got an assist. I'm so
good.
And Jason Zucker, former Penn.
I do know that Barkey is out week to week. Did you see that?
Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks.
Ooh.
I think they said with the lower body injury.
Yeah.
To be fair, and I do like the Panthers. The fact that they beat the Oilers did not endear me to them, but when I ignore my love for the Penguins and the Oilers and the Bruins, the Panthers are by de facto of my family supporting them. I support them.
That's nice. I'll never support them.
I know you'll never support, which is funny because we're going to a Panthers game. We'll support them against the Senators, except Lita Solberg is in the goal, and then we're going to support the Senators because Lita Solberg is in the goal.
Yeah. So,
but I think Barkey. I will never say. Well, no, that's a lie. I will because I'm a hater at my core. That was not a play of like
smarts.
There was no reason for that play.
Yeah.
Like that is one of those things where you just kind of go, yikes, because they were losing.
Yeah.
Saving the goal from an empty netter would have done nothing for their chances. Like realistically, like the chances of coming back from that, I can't even remember what the score was, but it wasn't terribly different, but it was a couple goals. I think it was a 2-goal difference or something like that. 3-goal difference. You're not coming back from that. Like realistically, it's the fucking end of the game. Be so for fucking real. He tried to stop Tim Stützle and injured himself.
Yeah, and
like
and now...
honestly, that's what happened. Like, and it sucks. I don't like that he's injured. I think I really do like him as a player.
Yes.
He's one of my favorite Panthers. I think he's a swell guy. I have been endeared to him a little bit, but like I don't like of all the Panthers. But I think that was a stupid play, and I don't know what.
Yeah. So, but again, I think everyone is looking at the Oilers team because they did get so close last year. And going, hey,
Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, and then their acquisitions off season too.
And they're like oh, but yeah, they're gonna be the ones we have to beat. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, you guys don't understand that we blew up half our team.
A third of our roster is gone.
The team is gone. We have no defense. Our defense has a situation. And so that's definitely like, I understand why people are looking at the Oilers because the numbers are there. But the joke I saw on Twitter was, see, the Oilers got spooked because everyone's aiming for them because they are such a skittish team, I would say.
Yeah,
like they'll claw their way to the Stanley Cup Finals. I can see them going all the way. However, you're gonna scare them, and also they've already talked about this year that they're not gonna go as hard as they can right off the gate.
Because they think that ruined them for not the playoffs per se, but just in general, and also
exhausted
like you
them.
said, Yeah, you have hockey is an endurance sport.
Yes.
You can't. But again, like we said, the team that won the Western Conference Finals and got to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final is not here.
No.
The team is gone. This is a new roster.
Yeah.
Like a third of our roster is gone. It's gonna take them time. Which again, everybody acted like they were gonna come out of the gate with like a reverse like 6-0, and I'm like, are you for real? Like hockey is all about synergy.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things that separates elite NHL players from not AHL, but like the average Joe.
Yeah.
Like you have to be able to think like your teammates. You need to predict them. You need to predict the enemy, and you need to be able to like read each other without being so obvious that the team can call you on it.
The best description that I can think of was watching Gino and was it Doc this past week, where Gino was literally all the way in enemy ice and came crossed all the way into their eye, he got to the other side of the rink in like 10 steps.
Yeah.
And,
that beautiful,
and then
beautiful moment.
He was skating, going straight for the goal, and then tossed it back to Doc. Doc scored. That is the epitome of synergy. And one of the reasons that we have said that Gino needed a good winger, not to be changed to a winger, is just because he has the goals, like the play smarts.
He sets people up.
Yeah.
Like he does. He creates high risk scoring opportunities against the other team.
Yeah. And
he creates scoring opportunities in general. It's just that he has to have somebody who can read him. And that's not to say that like it's not to say that he's had bad wingers. It's just synergy. You can be an amazing winger, but if you don't click, that's why as upsetting as it was to lose Jake Gunsel, who was an amazing winger for Sid Crosby, Michael Bunting has been incredible for Gino. I really love the Bunting, Gino and Raquel line, and I love the Gino Bunting and Doc line.
Yeah.
I think Doc is good with both Sid and Gino.
Yeah, he's
not to say
one
that
of
Raquel
those.
and Bunting
He's honestly,
but
he's one of those that you're looking at going, "Hey, that's a good synergizer."
Yeah, it's like some people can play with anybody, and some people, but you're always gonna have people that you play better with.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Connor, Nuggy, and Zach.
Yeah, like
that is the line.
Yeah, there's a reason, and I think that's sometimes what. This is a huge problem with the Oilers.
Yeah.
And the Penguins do it too, to a lesser extent, but for the Oilers specifically, for a very, very long time, the coaches would, whenever shit went south, go, all right, we got to put Draisaitl and McDavid on a line. No, like not to say, which we love. I love seeing them to play, but when you need a first and a second line, you need to have a top 6. Not a top 3.
Yeah.
And putting the two of them on the same line gave you a top 3. It didn't, or a top 1 line, I should say. It would not, that second line wasn't as strong. Like it just, and whenever shit would go south, that's all and other like sports commentators and stuff have mentioned that in the past, where it was just like every single fucking time shit went south, they would, throw Leo and Connor on the same line. And it's like, and then they would get burned out because they're putting all the pressure. They'd get a bunch of goals, but then we'd have no depth. And it's like, well, they can't be on the ice for, like, who was it? Quinn Hughes was on the ice for like 31 minutes.
I did see that. Holy shit!
Like, what the fuck, dude? Let the kid breathe. Like, he's gonna have a collapsed lung from
just exercising. Yeah,
I know he's a kid, but like, Jesus.
No, he's a sad Victorian child. We've already talked about this.
He's a sad Victorian child. Yeah.
So then we also have. I think that there's a new rivalry popping up, and we've talked about this a little bit in the Panthers and the Bruins. Now, the Panthers are. I would say that they. We talk about it that their biggest rival is the Leafs. Yeah. It's kind of like the Kings situation where it's like, no, they fucking beat us all the time.
Yeah, they kick our asses every time.
Which is so funny.
And then it's the same thing for the Canadians. So the original long-term rivalry was the Canadians and the Bruins. Yeah, that was like the OG fucking rivalry.
OG6.
And then it went to the East Coast specifically. I think whether it's proximity or just in general, like, I don't know what, or maybe it's because the original 6 are all there, so there's a lot of history between the teams. They are all there's a rivalry between all of them to some degree.
Yeah.
I think that but recently it is obviously the Leafs and the Bruins, because of playoffs.
Yeah.
Except the Leafs get their ass beat. Sorry.
So now that's why I'm thinking it's the Panthers and the Bruins.
It's the Panthers and the Bruins for sure. I think when the Bruins got knocked out in the playoffs of 2023, round 1, weren't they President's Trophy winners?
I do not remember.
That year, I think so. I can't remember, but like they got knocked out brutally. Like people thought they were going like all the way. Like,
by the Panthers?
No. By the Panthers. The Bruins got knocked out round 1.
That
Panthers.
sucks.
It sucked, and like it was devastating because it was like Patrice Bergeron.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's where the infamous or famous, I should say, just like Patrice Bergeron and Brad Marchand hug comes from, is because that was his last game and they lost. And then the next year, the same thing. But one round later.
Yeah.
You know, it was they got to round 2 against the Panthers, and then the Panthers.
Because
Panthers
won. They beat them. It's not like a washout every time.
No,
where
it's not like how we lost 4-0 to the Canucks during the regular season and then had to fight tooth and nail during the playoffs.
Yes.
Like,
but it's just that one I think is a big rivalry that we're gonna keep watching this year. Although, you know, we have the matinee on Monday,
which is so fucking stupid. I can't believe that. Like,
I saw somebody on Twitter saying that the Stars versus the Predators was one. Is that something that I just missed? Because I know the Rangers and the Devils are, but that again is proximity.
Oh yeah, Rangers and Devils is fucking.
That's just Jersey versus New York. I mean,
yeah, and also just two really like rough and tumble teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're willing to throw the gloves all the time and do. My favorite was like, "What's the fastest line brawl?" And it was like,
that one was so
the last
fucking
fastest
funny.
line brawl.
That one.
Of my
what
favorites.
was that? Was that the Rangers versus the Devils where it literally started and everyone threw their gloves down?
Yeah,
that was
their line brawl.
Favorite.
And the last time there had been a line brawl, like of that magnitude, like that fast, where it was like 1 second in, it's always them. Like,
that's so funny. I
always,
love that.
Like that's like, I am leaning towards the Devils, which is so funny because everybody's like,
you hate the Rangers. You hate the Rangers.
I hate the Rangers. Yeah, but everybody's like, why don't you root for a New York team? And I'm like, because I don't, like, at most I would root for the Sabres because they're underdogs, but like I have no affection for the Islanders. I forget they exist.
I do too. Yep.
Sorry Islanders fans, but like they just not in my radar. And then
we already have another blue and orange team that we have to follow. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. And then that was such a good save. But then like the Rangers, I just fucking hate the Rangers. I just fucking hate them. And so
why?
There's just no way.
Why, Saint?
Which ones? And what kills me is I hated the Rangers before they destroyed the Penguins in the home opener. I don't like Captain Flying Elbow. I have a personal dislike of people who try to get him, Rusty. Get him. Yappa yappa. Tell him there's 2.1 seconds left. Go ahead and yap, baby.
Listen, all I'm saying is that Saints' hatred for the Rags is the same as my hatred for the Bruins. Which brings me to another point, is how the fuck do you play against...
Did you just say you hated the Bruins?
Not the Bruins, not the Bruins. I meant the Canucks. I'm so sorry.
The Canucks.
I fucking hate the Canucks. I hate the Canucks.
Yeah, you hate... to be fair, I don't hate the Canucks as much as you do,
obviously.
obviously.
I hate them.
I really don't like a lot of... Some of their fans are okay. I don't like a lot of their fans.
And
their fans were like...
I need Twitter to chill in showing me Canucks posts. I don't care,
I don't need a... We don't need a 3-on-5. Oh no, is it over? Is there not going to get a penalty on that? What the fuck just happened? Oh, hockey.
But here's my question is, and especially for rivalries, how the fuck does the team play against former teammates without like crying? Because like, especially because it's the Canucks.
Yeah.
Vincent Descharnais.
God, Vinny getting involved. When he was the Canucks, it looked like during preseason, it looked like he was hugging Connor.
He was!
Like,
and Vinny is known to headlock. He's big. He's 6'5"? He just
Vincent
literally...
Descharnais,
yeah, he literally grabs...
I'm saying his name right. Fuck you, Descharnais. It's Descharnais.
Sorry.
No. No, champ, he's 6'7".
Even better. So this man towers over everyone on the ice, will jolt them with double arms and yank them back to do whatever he wants. My favorite, I think it was against the Canucks, which back in playoffs, where he's like holding two of them in a headlock as everyone else is line brawling.
It was so good because
so
he's just the fucking
funny.
Three Stooges. Like, everyone posts that other picture of like one of like. There's a couple different pictures of guys with two people in headlocks, but like we need to post the Vinny one more because it's so fucking funny.
It's so good. Like, that is my favorite Vinny pick. But then you look at him and he's like, please take me back. Please, please. He got a healthy scratch, which makes me so upset because Vinny was a great defenseman. He was hot and cold.
He was not, I was going to say, he was not consistent.
No.
But I think he was underrated in terms of like, he had his moments.
He had
Don't get me wrong,
size,
but
which
all
we
of the
do not
Oilers
have.
have their moments.
Yeah.
Which is why he was an Oiler in my heart.
Yeah.
Is because they all have real Oilers fans know. I know we've only been into hockey for a year, but real Oilers fans know that this was very on brand. Like, the home opener was so on brand.
Don't
Do you
even
remember
flinch.
when we lost against the Buffalo Sabres in overtime twice?
Twice, yeah, I remember. After the boys, after they had gone to shower
and come back out on the ice,
oh my god, only to lose again. Only to lose again.
I because you could tell Leon Draisaitl was pissed that I would have looked like an angry wet cat. I would have been mauling, absolutely mauling. Like,
it's just it's so
infuriating.
It's so funny. It is so funny, but also so tragic to just look at the teammates we've lost over the years. And what's the saying? What's the saying?
Of our Royalist
what's the saying where it's like, oh, that player will always the first season that you watch, that player will always be an Oiler in your heart, or like
your first year of watching hockey, your roster
is the team,
is your roster for life.
Yeah,
you're for the rest of your life gonna go, oh, Warren Fogle was an Oiler.
It really hurts because
Ryan McLeod was an Oiler
because they got so close. Like, we're sitting here and I'm like, oh, there's Fogs in the Kings jersey, and I'm fucking mad because he should have won a cup. Or oh, there's Clowder who's in the Sabres, which R.I.P. Sabres.
Not right now. Well, actually, again, we said the most dangerous lead in hockey is a 3-point lead. And they're in a 2-point lead. So we'll see how the third period goes.
So it's so sad to like sit back and go, okay, I don't know how they do it, because I if I had to play my former teammate, I think I would just collapse. I'd be like, I can't hit you.
I can't, like. And I guess that's something that, like, I know hockey players are built different, because they are built different, and sports people are built different. But like, I've talked about it with other people too, where I'm like, I don't know if I could do it. Like, I couldn't play. I could play, and I would, because it is we are competitive people, and it is very funny when you like dunk on your best friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's funny, but when it's low stakes, when it's this is my career.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm still back on my Vinny shit, because why the fuck did the Canucks have to take him? I just want.
Why did we give everyone to our enemies?
I don't know.
Fucking Fogle to the Kings, and then Vinny to the Canucks. Really? We couldn't give them to anyone else.
I don't want the Canucks to win. I think the funniest part of this opening, the start of hockey this week, was the Canucks got their asses kicked because the Flames beat them, which, again, twice as funny, because I hate the Flames too, but in the rivalry way. And the Canucks were 4-1 at quarter 2, and when I went to bed, they were winning, I was pissed. And then I woke up and they had gotten beat, and I was laughing so hard.
So, like, if they're gonna lose, we have to lose, at least they lost.
Yes. It was,
because we've discussed this, that there's different kinds of rivalries.
Yeah.
There's historical rivalries. There's proximity rivalries, which is basically the battles. Battle of Philly, Alberta, Battle of Pennsylvania, Battle of New York,
Florida.
Battle of Florida. Like, those are like, they're by default of the fact that you're in the same state and therefore trying to compete to be the best. Even though there's almost always a big brother, little brother scenario. Yeah. Like, for Tampa Bay and the Panthers, Tampa had been an established team for longer than the Panthers. So it was kind of like, oh, you're our little brother kind of way. And like, there's Battle of Alberta. it was, I would say, a much stronger rivalry for a while, and then
we got into the
we broke them. We broke them so hard that the Flames went into a rebuild. And the Battle of Alberta is not. No, I'm not even kidding. That's what happened in 2022. Like, it's legit what happened. So but there's those kind of rivalries, and then like we said, there's the Panthers and the Bruins, where it's based on like just hatred of each other. Yeah. Like that's two teams that like the second they got on the ice. So the Panthers versus Bruins went is how I expected it to be. Not maybe I thought maybe the Bruins would have put up a little bit more of a fight.
They're still
not
learning.
On the ice because they did enough of that, and then Tkachuk didn't throw the gloves. But Frederick wanted to throw hands with every man on that fucking ice. I thought that's what the Ottawa Senators and the Panthers game was going to be.
And it wasn't, yeah.
And it wasn't. I was not to say that every time they play it's going to be Tkachuk-able.
It's
still early. It's early. Brady Tkachuk just had a kid, and they were both nursing injuries from the preseason.
Yes, yeah.
So I didn't expect it to go feral, but like the Panthers went so hard and the Bruins went so hard at game one that I don't know. It was just not that I didn't expect that to happen, but I thought that the energy would have been
a little less.
a little less. Yeah, and like.
I don't know.
But then there's just different kinds of rivalries where it's like, you know, not necessarily always one-sided, but just like sometimes I think there's the playoff rivalries that then leach into the regular season, and that's what we're seeing with quite a few of these teams. And then there's also just, you know, you hit my captain weird one time and I'll never fucking forgive you for it, which would make me hate everyone. Like, I'm sorry, you breathed wrong, hit Sid Crosby, enemy for life. Like, just enemy for life.
This is why we'd be defensemen. We're just very protective.
Yeah, like realistically, I want to be like, you know, we're both very active in terms of like motions and things like that. And so I'm like, yeah, we could be centers.
We both pick centers for our favorite like players.
Yeah,
we are not centers.
we would be the D line. We would be. It would be Champ and Saint.
It would be Eki and Bouchard.
Yeah,
that would be us.
Because I'm shorter than you I'm not a short woman, but I'm shorter than you. And then, which is a lot of people are shorter than you, but I would be fast.
Yeah.
So
I
would be like,
I'll just be over here.
Yeah, and that you can be the pylon, and I'll be the one who's fucking throwing her. You kidding me? I would literally, and I don't play hockey. I will never play hockey. I'm old and fragile. But like, I would like just crash into everyone at every given opportunity, and I'd just throw people into the boards all the time. It would just be so. You mean I get paid to crash into people and then like throw hands for whoever comes near my goalie? Nikita Zadorov, don't touch my fucking goalie. Meeting Jeremy, yes. I want all the smoke Swayman. Oh my god, it's been beautiful. Like,
Lord, God,
it's been so fun. I'm so excited for the rest of the season.
Vibe check. We got which today's vibe check. I know you know this because we laugh hysterically. If you haven't paid attention to the hockey images that precede unfortunate events, it has been alive.
It's been like for a long time, but like this week in particular was
alive.
Pretty fucking
yeah. So been loving that. Oops. There we go. All right, so we're just. And I'm sorry, this is a visual episode. If you are listening on Spotify,
yeah, this section of the podcast will be visual. Come see us on YouTube.
Yeah, Night Witches at YouTube. Yeah.
Or if you don't want to see it, maybe you're visually impaired, or you just don't feel like it, you will just describe the pictures.
We're gonna try. So the first one, we're starting real strong. Corby gets the call. If you didn't remember that Corpusalo got told. He didn't get told, actually. He got told by the media that he was going to be starting the season in the goal. And that didn't go well because then they were down 6-2.
Yeah, starting. And
then this is Jeremy Swayman's face at the first quarter. At 21 seconds left in the first quarter. So, yep.
And it was 1-4. Yep, it was 1-4 at the time.
So second, this is... this one where the fucking new Bruin baby
Joe, he's not a baby, but Jones, it fucking the who is the Panther? Was it who is it? Rodriguez?
Yeah, it's Rodriguez.
He's fucking selling it for that ref. Like that man is his brother. Like calm down. He was about to hit you. Like
I just love
it was,
that.
to me,
I just
that
love
shouldn't have.
this is the unfortunate image.
Yeah, which is so funny because it's like I get it, you're supposed to control your stick, but also what the fuck was that ref there? Like they're clearly like. Do you see these guys are about to throw hands? Probably. Maybe have a little more social awareness.
Jeez. All right, so then we this one. This year will be different with a guy in the Toronto Maple Leafs jersey, and then they gotta shut up
for the first time in like
200 games. 200 games, yeah. So that's funny. Haha. Sucks to be a Leafs fan.
Laughing at everyone else's misfortune is only okay because we also are full of misfortune.
Yeah.
Okay,
but also because it's funny.
But mostly because it's very funny.
Looking for a comeback. This one's painful for you. Game back on. Losing by a touchdown in your home opener is crazy work. There's goal 6.
That was
sorry, Jari. 6-0 in 3 minutes left in the quarter. So, as one might expect. Oh, I didn't realize he's got what's his name on Tom and Jerry? Because Jari.
Yeah, because Jari. Yeah,
that's cute.
Which is again, we joked about the soul bond because it was the Oilers and the Penguins both lost 6-0. So that means we're both going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Easy.
Center ice.
Center
ice. Well, speaking of the devil, look, this is the Edmonton Oilers. The stage is set. Winnipeg's versus the Oilers. I don't want to talk about it. I love Rogers. I love Rogers so much. It is.
Look at how pretty that scoreboard is.
And then it was just disappointment and dry fucking falling on his face.
That was very funny.
Alexander Grigoriev starting in net. That one, I don't know how much they lost by. It was quite a bit. I hated that the fact that the Golden Knights won, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I was hoping.
This one is the one that made me laugh hardest. Of course, it is.
3-goal lead, most dangerous in hockey.
3-goal lead, most dangerous in hockey, and they lost. Sucks to suck, Canuck. This is a hockey images that precede unfortunate events.
3-goal lead. Look at it. What do these? Everybody, what do these have in common? It's the 3-goal fucking lead,
or a complete blowout. You can't have either or.
No. But I'm saying like for the
this one. This one for our listeners is the St. Louis Blues versus the San Jose Sharks. The San Jose Sharks. I remember this because I went, haha, the Sharks are winning, and you went 3-goal lead. And as you can see, St. Louis Sharks came back for a comeback in the Blues, and I
fuck the Blues.
Fuck the Blues, but also congratulations on your victory.
To my individual players that I like and participate in.
This one is painful because it's the Canes. Time to give Tampa their third hurricane. They just got hit by Milton.
Which one of the funniest fucking things is that the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Carolina Hurricanes game got postponed because of the hurricane and lightning.
Yep. It's
so funny.
Very funny.
Don't know
fitting.
why that person thought that would be tasteful.
That's so bad. Time to give Tampa their third hurricane. R.I.P. We got 2 flights after the whistle blew between the Rangers and the Utah Hockey Club.
Yeah, which the current goal is
new.
5 for Utah. Well, no, Utah is the Arizona Coyotes rebranding.
No. I mean, this is a new post.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
is that Carrick? Ooh, Carrick.
Wait, our Carrick?
Yeah, our Carrick. Same Carrick. Jesus, that's a hard hit.
Hold on. Let me.
And there's the other dance. Ooh, that was a hard hit too.
Hold on, I'm watching it.
Same, and gloves are dropped.
God, I love hockey.
Kesselring and Carrick and McBean.
Oh, so they're gonna get. Did they get additional penalties because it was a second fight too? Probably.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, it's just a brawl. What the hell?
It's just a line brawl. It's just a.
Whoa, man, Edstrom. He landed a big one on McBean.
Damn.
Which one are you watching?
Which one are you watching?
Edstrom is the one that's got the most action right now. As Carrick and Kesselring were broken up. Wow, Edstrom.
Hot.
Damn.
Didn't know he could do that.
Oh, we got blood.
I mean, he nailed McBean, who's a big kid. He nailed him with a couple of overhand rights.
God, I love hockey.
God, I love hockey.
Oh man, yep. So
That was
that
the one. Wait, oh, the pinned one was the empty netter with
The
Tim
empty
Stutzel.
netter.
This was back in February though, not
yeah,
the one that then
one-
started a line brawl. That was
That
funny.
one's really funny.
So the vibe check is that hockey images that precede unfortunate events is very, very funny, and I
is
love it.
my
Except when it's
favorite
against
Twitter.
my team, and then it makes me cry a little bit.
My favorite
yes,
Twitter.
it's best of hockey Twitter. Like nothing even comes close. I'm sorry, but the one where it says Arbor,
This one.
yeah, is in the building, and then Bro is out of the building. Oh, and I also liked the hockey images that precede unfortunate events with the Stanley Cup winner in the NHL video game being the Rangers.
That's
and
the one I was
they
talking
just
about.
posted it. We're nowhere near the playoffs, but they posted it.
It's the video game curse or the video video game
yeah,
curse.
the video game curse. 110% video game curse.
So, but yep, that vibe check, the hockey images that precede unfortunate events, best Twitter, great Twitter.
Yeah, if you're not following them, you should be because it's so fucking funny.
It
And if
makes
you
my
don't want to
whole
be
day.
on Twitter, I don't blame you. So,
They post
you
them
can
on
just-
Tumblr too.
Yeah, just bookmark it or something, and then check on it every other day because they post pretty. I also like them because it's not every fucking minute of every day. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's like when the content appears, that's when they post. And
Yeah.
if there's nothing to post, there's nothing to post.
Yeah, there was a lot to post in
This weekend.
this week, but I think that's also just because we are happy to be back in the shit. Like we're just happy to be back into hockey.
Yeah, that's something that we've been having to kind
yeah.
of adjust about is the fact that we can't watch every single game.
Because
Because playoffs, it was
got
we were
to, yeah.
we were like we have to watch everything. We're trying to watch every single one of our,
Because we knew hockey was ending too. Like it was going to be out for the season.
Not just the Oilers, but like it was like just in general. We were trying to watch all of our teams.
Yeah.
Specifically, plus other games because we knew that it was like
We only have 2 months left. 2 months, which by the end of June, I was like, Jesus, save us. But yeah, I love that Twitter so much. It brings
it's a
me
good
joy
Twitter.
even when my team shows up on it.
Yeah. Like, because here's the thing.
Sometimes you just gotta laugh.
Because so there's two for the Pens. For me personally, we are not cup contenders. Like, let's just be real. And I think that a lot of people wanted us to, if we're not going to be cup contenders, to tank so that we can get picks.
Yeah.
And I don't want to watch that. I don't want the Pens core to end their seasons with like intentionally throwing or unintentionally throwing. Just let him be middle of the pack. Just let him like teach the young guys, start bringing in young people for a rebuild for after the Pens core retire. As much as I enjoy winning, don't get me wrong, it is always fun when we win. It's kind of a little pathetic how excited I get when we win. And I'm not like I will be jumping up crazy and screaming when it's a really close game, but the next day at work I'll just be like, my Pens won. I'm so happy. Like it's so stupid. But it brings me joy. Seeing my Penguins on the ice and having a good time or just being pretty and trying their best and doing cool shit, that's what hockey is for me.
Yeah.
I would love it if we won every single game. It's not realistic. I think the overreactions every time we lose a game are very funny because it's like, guys, it's a regular season game.
Yeah.
It's a regular season game for a middle of the pack team. Chill the fuck out. And it's the same thing for the Oilers. Like everybody's like, it's a disaster. Chill the fuck out.
They were at the very bottom of the
chill the
totem
fuck
pole
out.
last year. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, like lest we forget, we went from literal bottom of the barrel to second in the league.
Yeah.
Like
It's fine. Like you can't worry about it because it's not here yet. You know what I mean? Now, come February, you and I will be freaking out.
Yeah.
Doing math, even though we both suck at math.
Yep. Well, and then here's the other thing. This is a personal problem. I've only been to 2 hockey games.
You're cursed.
And my team's lost both of them.
You're cursed. You ended the Oilers' 16-game run.
Did I really?
You did.
Why is it me and not you? I wasn't even into hockey.
Because then I went to a hockey game and my team won.
Yeah, but truthfully, we both lost that one.
It's RIP. All right, we are going to move on to sportsmanlike conduct because we could be talking about hockey for the rest of the night. Saint.
Guys, I want it to be no penalties.
No penalties, which is
believe-
a fucking miracle because I went on a tangent about the Canucks.
I almost called you on that one, and then I was like, you know what?
She
just really hates the Canucks, so that's...
Oh, please don't pick the Canucks. Let's spin this wheel. Please don't do this to me. Oh dear. Okay, come on. You can do it. You can do it. The Canadians.
The Canadians? Okay.
The Habs.
The Hops.
I don't know enough. Listen.
PK Subban and Carey Price, they were a really, really, really cool relationship, and a goalie and their defender is a beautiful thing. I loved their friendship, even as someone who is not a Canadiens fan at all. And Carey Price, I'm sorry, you deserve to win a cup. You
didn't
really
win
did.
A cup?
Carey Price, I don't think ever won a cup. No.
That sucks.
Oh, Penguins. Yeah. Let me check. I'm pretty sure he's never won a cup.
You know,
because that was the thing, is that they kept, because they really thought, he's the winningest goaltender in Canadiens history with 361 career wins, and I'm talking Canadiens, not Canadians in general. But yeah, I don't believe. So I'm pretty sure that's the thing, is like they've been in cups, but I don't, because nobody's won the cup for Canada in 30 years.
Yeah, that's right. See, I was gonna say, I was gonna bring up the fact that the Canadiens had done such a really long run of winning the cup, because they have the most, don't they?
Yeah,
which
they have
it's
like a disgusting amount or something, isn't it? Like,
which is a stellar statistic. Also, I want to be you.
Yeah, they have 24 Stanley Cups.
That's insane.
Because they're an original team.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
19 whatever, literally 100 years of over 100 years of hockey, because their centennial was.
That's incredible. Like, can you imagine that being your team? Like, even if you don't have it now, like, you have the history for that.
That's why I think preservation of the games is so important, and I think it's really, really shitty that the NHL doesn't have a archive of all of their games. Make me pay for it. I'll pay $100 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Or make me pay per team. I don't give a shit. I'll pay $200 to watch every Pens game there ever was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let me watch all of them. That's my one thing with sports, is it's a very lost media archive, and it's just, thank God for YouTube, because there are channels out there that have all of, or at least a lot of, the recent Stanley Cup playoffs. Like, I was watching, like, you can go back and watch the 2011 Bruins one, you can go back and watch the 2009 Penguins run. Like, you can watch from start to finish all of them if you want to. Like, I really, really appreciate that, the people who put into that work for preservation of the game.
It's really cool.
It is really cool.
Folks, we really appreciate you listening in to all of our rants and ramblings. The Puck Witches podcast is released on Spotify and our YouTube channels. That's where you're listening. Say hello. You can join the Night Witches Discord via the link below to talk about the episodes directly, as well as enjoy our other channels. It's full of gaming, hobbies, and good vibes.
Sometimes we record these episodes live on Twitch, like right now! So make sure you're following us there. If you want to support us with a Twitch Prime on either or both of our channels, you get access to cute emotes and extra channel points where you can prank us. We also do play video games. We'll be playing one right after. If you enjoy this podcast, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode, and you can follow us on Twitter for updates.
And lastly, do not forget to support the St. Astra Dreisaitl Jersey Fund. Please, dear God, she's so close.
I'm so close.
We love you all, and we hope the hockey season is treating you well. I know it just started, but we're gonna get through it, guys. We'll be okay. Champ and Saint signing off.
Stay witchy.